thank you so much for coming by too. Airi Night Live, coming at you from my bedroom. Hello everyone.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm sniffly iffly because I just ate a canned tomato soup. And the canned tomato soup made me sniffly iffly. Arigato! Thank you, Six. Arigato ne. There's only yes and yes in the poll, but you know what I should have voted for? The hidden third option, because no, I don't like Airi. I adore Airi. Which goes beyond liking, and she needs to hear that more often. Otherwise, how can we call her adorable? Hontoni? I guess you, yeah. That's news to me. That's the... Yeah, you should say it more often. Just to, just to really drive home that point. That was I had never heard that before. Say more often. I already ate the emergency food. I did. I did, but in my defense, it's not very good emergency food because the reason that you buy canned soups and stuff is because you can eat them as they are, right? But this soup, it was a powdered soup. You have to add water yourself. You have to add boiling water yourself. And so, when you're in a war or apocalypse scenario, water is gonna be pretty rare, pretty scarce, right? So really, if you think about it, I did everyone a favor by getting rid of this ineffective emergency food. Yeah. She ate the suspicious stew. It was good. It was tomato mozzarella flavored soup. Powdered tomato soup. I've never heard of that. Have you never gone to a grocery store? Have you never gone to a grocery store? That's an interesting choice for emergency food, right? I think I need to advise my mom on her doomsday prepping. And arigato! Thank you, Fun. Ari is both cute and adorable. Arigato ne. It's true. I can't deny it. Also, thank you, Pretty Jeff. Maybe happy 23 months. You need one more. Ari is the destroyer of worlds in Minecraft. Yeah, guys. I'm so sorry. I would like to formally apologize because, clearly the power outage in Spain and in Portugal and in parts of France was, my fault. It was my fault. I crashed it with with the Minecraft string farm. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. She overloaded a data center that overloaded the power grip and great and constant outage. It's true. It was me. I didn't know that you have to turn it off. I thought that the turning off was only to make the noise go away. Cause Spica showed me the how to turn it off, and I was just like, oh, that makes the tick 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 of the farm go away, huh? I guess that's good if you don't want to be annoyed by it while you're standing in the area. I did not think that it served a purpose beyond that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are once again reminded that smart is not one of the things I am. I may be many things, but smart is not one of them. Yeah. I had a 40-minute power outage this afternoon as well. Was that your fault? Yes. It was. Did we make it out of the cave in Minecraft? Yes, she did. She did. I did. No, I did. And then I brought the ube home, and I grew some of the ube. And I gave some of the ube to Spica, and then I went trading with the villagers, and I turned out the string farm. And then I logged off. Yeah. Yeah. I, yeah. That's it. That's the post. I found a village too, and then I accidentally started a raid on the village, and then the golems killed the raid on the village, and then I was their hero, even though I just hid in one of their houses while they were getting slaughtered. Yeah. Anyway, guys, you know, just a casual day for Airi, I mean, saving some villages. Yeah. You're cute, adorable. Sexy. And of at least average wisdom. You forget that I tried to put a fork in a toaster. I think you forget about that. Oh my gosh. You're small. I know, it's true. Okay, that voice is different. I literally jumped. Surprisingly enough, I didn't intend to do a different voice. It kind of just came out that way. But it wasn't a metal fork. What else would a fork be made out of? Of course it was a metal fork. You just had an intrusive thought? No, that wasn't an intrusive thought. I just genuinely didn't think that far ahead. I was just like, oh, toast is stuck. Alright, let me get the fork, and I was literally centimeters away from putting it in. I tried to on some. Either stupid or you aren't. It's okay, we can both be stupid. I love it. I'm just saying, IQ might be a curve. And I'd slid off the end. Yeah. But it's okay, I didn't, and I'm still here. I'm still here. Darwin would have hated me. Darwin would have hated me. According to anything that Darwin ever said, I should not be alive. Darwin was proven wrong just by my mere existence. But yeah, my mama was freaking out all day today. Literally, I just walked past my mama earlier today, and I was like, oh, did you hear about the power outages? She was like, what power outages? Do we have a power outage in the area? And I was like, no, like the power grid like throughout most of Spain and Portugal went down. And she was like, it's time. And I was like, what? Mama, what? And she was like, it's time. I will go buy the supplies. And I was like, huh? Well, huh? And she was like, I will go buy the water and the soup. And I was like, you know, mentally I was like, okay, well, you would need more than that if you were gonna make a survival shelter. But I was like, sure, mama, you go buy water. It's okay. It's okay, you go buy your water and soup. You can never have enough of that anyway. Yeah. The problem with my mama is she watches a lot of TikTok. Oh gosh. She watches a lot of TikTok, and she has so many fake news channels that she's following. And like I literally watched her scroll it today, and like every 2 out of 3 videos were just fake, just completely fake. Literally earlier today she hit me with, Airi, did you hear about the major train crash in Germany that killed 50 people? And I was like, what? No, I didn't. When did that happen? And she was like, today. It happened today. It happened this morning. It happened in Frankfurt. And I was like, what? You'd think that would be on the news, right? And so I checked my phone and I looked it up, and there was nothing. And I was like, are you sure it was today? Like, do you mean it happened right now? And she was like, no, it happened this morning. And I was like, there's literally nothing about it online, mama. That is not true. But also, on another note, who makes those videos to scare poor the middle-aged people who use TikTok? Like, Who makes these videos like, oh my god, guys, 2 trains just crashed into each other right now at Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof right now. Who makes those kind of videos? Nande da yo. At least with conspiracy theories, I get it. Like, sure, the aliens built the pyramids, and they also built the pyramid schemes. Sure, why not? Why not? But why just make up random news? Like, huh? Huh? Yeah, no, this is weird. It's weird. Their TikTok's made for clicks, I guess, but my gosh. You'd think that such channels would get banned, but I guess not. Yeah, I'm kind of scared of how the AI thing is gonna develop, cause definitely older people will not be able to tell the difference. I mean, even now, some older people are not able to tell the difference. Images have gotten really, really good, but I think videos are also gonna get good at some point, so... I might have to put parental controls on the phone of my mama and my grandma. So whenever they look at something, I can go, hi mama, this is not real, this is AI. No, mama, a train did not just crash into a Berlin shopping mall. How would the train get there, mama? Yeah. I don't know how, like, you know, my mama always told me, like, oh my gosh, Airi, be careful, you're gonna get scammed, Airi, be careful. Or like when I started my YouTube channel, my mama was like, Airi, why are you doing this? You know that this is illegal, right? And I was like, what? What? Elaborate? And she was like, the way you're getting money, that's illegal, right? Like, no, that's illegal. And I was like, what about it is illegal? I'm just getting money for doing YouTube. And she was like, well, I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to get money from that. That's illegal. And I was like, what? Huh? Yeah, I mean, you did technically break the law by being not properly registered. Shh, it's okay, I'm properly registered and I pay my taxes now. And I paid them, of course, retroactively. So I paid all my taxes and did all my registrations. Yeah. Yeah. And all that with my meager taxes from my meager income. Maybe one day my city can pay for 1/50th of a park bench that they apparently buy for $20,000. Because of course the government must buy park benches for $20,000. Hi. No, arigato. Thank you, TikTok feed. Breaking news. This individual is looking for Airi's mama's hand in marriage and matrimonial proposal. We can't only identify the suspect as one of Airi's viewers because best cause of action. Allow said individual to proceed with such proposal. Fake news. Fake news. Guys, that's an important lesson. Don't fall for fake news. Hi. You pay your taxes now? Does that mean you committed tax evasion? Well, when you're under a certain threshold of earning, you don't actually have to pay taxes. Because during my first 2 years of being a VTuber, I actually earned less than the federal minimum. You know, they have a federal minimum so that people who, you know, like, they do like a mini job like twice a week, or like people who are students who work part-time, so that they don't have to pay taxes on their small incomes. And Airi fell below that line. Yeah. I don't know if you know, Airi wasn't paying her kankasu though. Shh. Shh. Arigato. Airi is now. Airi is now. It's okay. We figured it out. Arigato. Thank you, 6. Airi is Dora. Can you find the fake news, Mom? No. Look at the amount of fingers in the picture. 6 fingers is the number of the devil. What's wrong with the number of the devil, huh? Yeah. In my first year of working, I made $3,000 the entire year. I don't know if I told you that. Yeah, in my first year working, I made $3,000 the entire year. That's why I didn't have to pay taxes on them. Yeah. And now, Ari's part of the Handelskammer, and they keep sending me mail like, "Oh, come to our startup talk," and I'm like, "I'm not a startup. I'm not a startup." At your other job, yes. At my other job, I earned $3,000 in 1 year, which is insane. Because you know, $3,000 was about the amount that I got in money per month, like that the channel got in money per month. Like, you know, from YouTube memberships, from YouTube monetization, and from donations and super chats. It was about 3,000 per month, but obviously I only got a percentage of that. I only got a percentage of that, and then Airi had to pay for all her stuff. Like, pretty much everything. Aside from the starter pack, I had to pay for everything. Out of my own money. Out of my own money that I was earning for working there. Which, you know, when you think about it, that why? Why? Because, like, I didn't own any of it, so why would I have to pay money to run it? But I digress. Sonia and I made $3,000 in a year. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. That's why I'm working 3 part-time jobs next summer. Oh my gosh, can you even do that? Doesn't that like add up to like 1.5 full-time jobs? What kind of job was it? It was a previous commitment. Hi. Yeah. So that was a time. That was a time of Ari's life. Surely. Certainly. Hi. I hope Ari is making a few more coins this year. Ari is doing okay. My only problem is that I spend way too much. For reference, cause you know, Ari did my original song was almost done. Making an original song costs about $2,000. So if you think about it, that's like an entire month's worth of wages, right? If you want to have an original song. Also, like a song cover costs about $300, which Ari's also got one of in the works. So, yeah. Yeah. Arigato. Arigato. Thank you, Mark. Toss a coin to you, Ari. Arigato ne. Toss a coin to your devil. Oh, valley of plenty. Oh, valley of plenty. Oh. Toss a coin to your devil. Oh, valley of plenty. Yeah. I hope those covers pay themselves off. Well, covers, when it comes to certain types of content that we do, is basically just, you know, for example, with a video, I might make my money back depending on how expensive the art was. And how, of course, how many views the video gets. So for example, if I got the art for like 50 buckaroos, and I make 50 buckaroos off the video, it pays for itself. But covers never pay for themselves, no. Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't do too many. Arigato! Thank you so much, Anamito. Coins for Airi here. Put these in your piggy bank and don't let your mother throw it out. I'll try not to. I'll try not to. Yeah. でも本当にありがとう. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that I managed to fish the piggy bank out of the trash, cause that would have my finances would have been ruined. Airi has like the money of like her last 5 Christmases and birthdays in there. It's all I have. Yeah, arigato. Thank you so much, Sexito. Here's a coin from my devil. I'm surprised that he knows the song. Of course Airi knows the song. Airi watched The Witcher. Just for reference, how much moolah was in the piggy bank? In the piggy bank, there was close to about 800 buckovers. Cause it's my birthday and my Christmas money from the last 5 to 4 years. Yeah. Arigato! Thank you, Ravenshade. Breaking news: Viridevils channel is suspected of laundering money. We're not sure why she's cleaning money. More news at 11. Money is stinky. Old coins are so stinky. Yeah, meow. Why not put it in the bank? Well, it's my note caution in case the banks die. Meow. Arigato. Thank you, Anima. Understood. Gotta give her devil a raise by sacrificing my lunch every week. No! Don't worry, napkins can make for a good salad, and with enough water it can become soup. Hey, no. I know. Let's go back to ketchup packets. I like them more than napkins. Coin toss. Catch. It hit me in the head. How could you? It hit me in the head. Arigato. Thank you, Robert. Oh my gosh, you hit me. You hit me. I didn't catch it in time. My forehead is gonna be red. No, I don't like Airi. Why can't I say no? Respectfully, you like me now. You don't get a choice. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, she got heads. That's a stupid joke. I don't approve of it. But yeah, I did watch The Witcher, and I like the songs from The Witcher. Actually, I like the song from the second season more than the one for the first season. What for to earn? This is some no return. After everything we did, we saw. You turned your back on me. Yeah. Watch that butcher burn. At the end of my days when I'm through, the words that I've written will bring back. Oh, I don't remember the rest of the lyrics actually. Did I ever play The Witcher? I played The Witcher 3, but it made me motion sick. It made me so motion sick. Hi. Yo. Napkins are cellulose, which is the same structure as sugar. Therefore, if you adapt to digest it, you can get more energy from it than from ketchup. Okay, but how would you adapt your body to eating it? Would you become a goat? Would you become a goat or a rat? I think those kind of animals might be able to eat it. Huh. Did you play the first 2 Witchers? No. I got gifted Witcher 3. And then I tried. And it made me so sick. It made me so sick. Training maybe. Oh, is it like building up resistance to poison? Like you have to build up resistance to napkins? Huh. I just finished the Witcher books a few weeks ago. 8 out of 10, but also never ever again. Why never ever again? Why? You have to you have to elaborate. Why never ever again the books? Is it a dry read? I heard that, for example, you know, Lord of the Rings is kind of a dry read. Actually, Airi recently bought an audiobook of the first Lord of the Rings book. Yeah. Do we build up resistance to Airi's charm if we watch too much Airi? I hope not. I hope not. If you find yourself building up resistance, stop watching. Stop watching. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no. The Witcher, like, was one of the few decent Netflix shows, I feel like. But even there, I feel like that was mainly because of Henry Cavill playing The Witcher. Yeah, no. Because he was playing Gerald. And then they fired him. Yeah, no. I can't forgive Netflix anymore. Have you seen, oh gosh, the kakigurui thing they're doing? That looks like garbage. Yeah. There's so many awful shows. Like, do they just throw like millions of dollars at just a random person? Go, you there, make me something that smells like Riverdale. I'll give you random IP and you make it exactly like Riverdale, but worse. Yeah. They have a few good shows on there, but the vast majority of them are trash. So bad. I cannot forgive them for the Winx Club series that they did. I cried real tears. Cause I saw the announcement like, oh my gosh, a new Winx Club show, and I was like, yes! Yes! The moment I've been waiting for since I was like 6 years old, yes! And then I saw a live action Netflix series and I was like, no! No! Not like this! Not like this! What in the monkey paw is this? Yeah. I was very mad. And it's just as terrible as I thought it would be. Arigato! Thank you, Anima. I heard money extortion going. Ari, can you save this for me since you're really cute and you're known for keeping money safe in piggy banks? Joke aside, love spoiling your hot demoness. Oh my, when able. Azukashi. Hot demoness, oh my gosh, we're going crazy with the descriptors today, huh? Hi. No. You cry tears, then you should have seen me when they kept butchering Star Wars every step of the day. You know, it's beating the horse. It's beating the horse that died 15 years ago. It's like, you know, you know that image of a man pulling up to a very skinny cow with a bucket, and it's like, it's time for your daily milking. Yeah. Kinda like that. You know, I was so mad. I was so horribly mad. I can't forgive them. Yeah, now there is... I did like Casa de Papel, or as you call it in English, Money Heist. You know, the Spanish show about people going to rob the money printing building. The first 2 seasons were good. The next 2 seasons were okay. I did not watch anything past that. Yeah. What else is there on Netflix? Oh, my mama watches all her K-drama on there, but you couldn't get me to touch that with a 5-foot pole. No, you cannot get me to touch K-drama with a 5-foot pole. Have you watched the movie Sinners yet? With Michael B. Jordan? I've not watched that, actually. Hi. I forgot that show existed. I hated the English name of the show. I know, right? Because Casa de Papel makes sense, right? Like, that's what it is. It's the house of where they print the money. So it makes sense, right? But... And money heist. That's very anticlimactic. Adi only watches the original Chinese dramas. Actually, I do Adi recently got into watching Chinese net dramas because they're funny. Because they're funny. You know, in K-dramas, at least when I saw my mama watch it, it's so annoying. It's like, oh my gosh, my senior at work. You're holding my umbrella for me? Thank you. I guess. Anyhow, I'll see you at work tomorrow. And that's like all that's going on after like 50 episodes. And that's like the main couple. And meanwhile in Chinese dramas it's like, you wicked wench, you poisoned the emperor. No, your imperial majesty, I would never do it. No, your imperial majesty. She is a liar. She is a black snake. She is an ominous omen. You must cast her out, your majesty. No, please, your imperial majesty. That is a scheming woman. I've never done anything. I think it's so funny. Or so many of them are like, oh, you're our old classmate, right? You know, the one that was always poor? Aw, look at you dressed in sloppy clothing. You're still poor now, right? Here's $50.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, how fitting. Here's $50. Go buy yourself some decent clothing. Yeah, I bet you don't even have a husband, like the wealthy CEO that everyone loves. Well, I didn't want to brag, but little did you know, here's my husband. He was late because of work. He is the billionaire CEO. Also, we live in a mansion, but I didn't wear expensive clothing because I'm not like the rest of you. Yeah. No, arigato. Thank you, Mudcup. Hey, nice. I see what you did there. I don't approve of it. I don't approve of it. でも本当にありがとう. Thank you so much. Yeah. But I don't approve of that number. Hi. Hi. What is novelas? Novelas is telenovelas, which is the, you know, Spanish-speaking drama shows. My mama used to watch them when I was young, but now she doesn't watch them anymore. Yeah, yeah. What number do you approve of? Airi approves of 7 and 5 numbers. Those are nice numbers. Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh. When I was younger, and my mama used to watch a show on TV called Ghost Whispers. It was like about a woman who can talk to dead people. And it's like a scary show, right? Because usually the ghosts are like vengeful and they're like trying to kill someone. Or like, so, you know, I'd come home from like primary school every day. 7, I can't even tell what number it is. There's too many zeros. 700,000? No, that doesn't have any 5s. That doesn't qualify. Yeah. And so, you know, I'd come home from primary school, and my mama was watching the show and she'd make me sit down next to her and watch the show with her. And arigato! Thank you, Victor. Arigato ne. Thank you very much. Now the number is nice, except for the cent betrag. Except for the cents. Arigato. Thank you so much. Ito. That's a better number. I like that more. Ito. So we need to donate 7,777. No. No. You misunderstand me. I know, thank you. Fine, arigato ne. There we go. Now it's all nice. Now it's all nice and good. Yeah. No. No. 7,777 is not needed. Daijoubu. Please remember. Remember your bank account. Remember your bank account. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. No. You're kidding, right? You're kidding. Yeah. I know. Anyway, so she sat me down. Am I? Yes, you are. I decided you are. So she sat me down after primary school. And she sat me down in front of the TV before, and I had to watch Ghost Whispers. And I remember one day there was an episode about like an asylum, and there was like ghosts, the creepy ghosts in the asylum, and they were like, "Oh, the doctor is watching you. The doctor will not like this," you know, things like that. And I was like, you have to remember, I was like 7. I was 7 years old at the time, and I was so scared. I would start crying. Yeah. The thought that I could get up and walk away from the TV did not occur to me. I was like, Mama sat me down to watch TV, I therefore must watch. Hi. Arigato. Thank you, Narseb. I wanted to destroy the numbers, but phone refused to load stream elements. Arigato ne. It's okay. Your phone said no. And I respect that. Hi. Yeah. And yeah, I was terrified for a couple of years after. I had nightmares and I was scared to sleep alone. Yeah. And then my mom was like, Airi, why are you being so immature? Why are you scared to sleep alone? After she showed me the heckin' scary ghost shows every day. Yabai yo. No, ちょっと待って, 6 check, please. Reply in chat. Airi does. I'm worried. I'm worried. Everyone, let's think about our current economic situation. Let's think about our banks and how sad they would feel.
Would you allow me to cast a spell on you? Alright then, here goes. Fireball!
I knew it!
Arigato.
Arigato. Anthony, thank you so much. Seiko. Fin dank. Ariko, lucky my bank has a waiting time of 2 hours right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Ari will not be streaming for 2 hours. Anthony, arigato. Thank you so much. The fireball. I is a big fan of Pitbull, actually. Nemo, Anthony, arigato. Anthony, arigato ne. It's okay. You know, today is such a nice day. Today is such a nice Monday. We don't, you know, the poor bank workers. Imagine making them have to work on such a nice Monday. The fact that I didn't know I was calling them, I didn't know. I was scared. でも本当にありがとう。Screw 'em, bank workers. No, not on this nice Monday. On a Tuesday maybe, but not on a nice Monday. Yeah, no. でもありがとう. Thank you, Anima. Alright, folks, you hear it right. Let's commence our first 7-a-thon. The more 7s added, the more free it becomes. I don't think there is any school of mathematics in which that is anywhere near true, in which that is anywhere near factual. In 10 minutes, it's Tuesday in Germany. Well, that is Germany. That is different. In Germany, the banks are closed. In Germany, banks right now are closed. Yeah, so it's different. It's different. Hi. Oh my gosh, what was I saying? Yeah, I forgot. Oh no. I forgot. Emone. I thought. So I can donate because I'm American. Yes, but it's not free? Question mark? Yeah. Hi. Let it be known once and for all that it is not free. Some people try to spread propaganda, heinous propaganda in our circles that such things are free. They lie to you. They lie to you.
Would you allow me to cast a spell on you? Alright then, here goes. Fireball!
Alright, I remember I was talking about Pitbull. 本当にありがとう。Thank you so much, Monkalp. ありがとうね。vielen Dank. Joke's on you, I use PayPal, so the bank is no problem. I mean, PayPal has a limit though. PayPal has a limit, which we're not going to find out. I don't know what it is. We're not going to find it out before anyone says that. でも本当にありがとう。Thank you so much. Free tippy? No. Guys, I have to tell you. Even though I might be pathetic, I do not count as a legal charity. Giving money to me just because I'm a little bit sad and pathetic does not count as charity. It's not tax deductible. でも本当にありがとう. Thank you so much. Right, you remind me about the Pitbull. All the best songs have Pitbull in it. Like On the Floor, Brazil, Morocco, London to Ibiza, straight to LA, New York, Vegas to Africa. Or, give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Or, International Love, yeah. I'd put it down like New York City. I never sleep quite like Los Angeles. Yeah. Arigato. Thank you, Ravenshade. I'm pretty sure I didn't get charged for this. It must be free. I'm pretty sure you're wrong. Pretty sure you're wrong. It's not free. It's not free. Contrary to popular belief, Airi is not a charity. My PayPal has no limits. Why does that sound like a threat? I still get the same amount of tax rebates for donating to Airi as I do to any charity, the amount being 0. So I'm 90% sure Airi is actually a charity. Sure, in that particular case, it counts. I guess in that particular case. Arigato! Thank you. PayPal has a limit. Let's see how far it goes. I specifically said no. I knew you guys were gonna say that. I know you. Can't spell charity without ID. Oh my god, you're right. Huh. Maybe I should bring that to the government. Just send them a single letter being like, oh, you think I can't be a charity? Well, how do you spell charity? That's right, can't spell charity without an ID. Anyway, make me a 401k charity now. Hi. The limit of the dono bar has been reached. It's true. It's true, guys. It's factually correct. You can't... There's no possible way to do any more after the limit has been reached. Yeah. Very excellent point, Womix. Excellent point. Yeah. That's not the spelling of charity. I may be dyslexic. I may be just a little. Just a little bit. Just a small bit. Not much. Just a little. No. This circles back beautifully to the start of the stream where I said I wasn't very smart. Do you believe me now? Do you believe me now? Oh wait, if we super it doesn't count, right? It does count because you give money to the CEO of Google, who I know is Bezos.
Arigato.
I know. I support the motion to increase the limit on the donut bar today. Your Highness, the Viridevils require it. I don't see why. I don't see why. And I'd like you guys to know it's gonna look pretty funny. It's gonna look pretty funny, but let me give that a try. See if that even works. Oh hey, I thought the donut bar was gonna go off the screen, but it didn't. You need it. There you go. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be funny because I thought the donut bar was gonna go out of the frame, but it didn't. I'm a little disappointed. Hi. Hi. ID looks pretty funny. What's that supposed to mean? What's that supposed to mean? Tim Apple, the CEO of Apple, wakatta. He named Apple after himself. Oh, naruhodo ne. Naruhodo ne. Wait, who's the CEO of Google? Huh? Oh no, it's the This is gonna go on for a while. Okay, let's do it. You thought I was done? Okay, I'm done. Yeah, no, I did not just get myself with
How
my
much
own
wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Oh my god. I know. Second time in a row. Hontoni arigato. Thank you so much, Victor. Hontoni arigato ne. Thank you so much, vielen Dank.
Crazy. I was
Oh my
crazy
gosh,
once.
please.
They put me in a room. A rubber room.
Ari
A
was
rubber
trying
room
to
with
talk
rats.
about
And
people.
rats make me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A streaming room. A streaming room with gifted memberships. Gifted memberships make me crazy.
Raven Shade, arigato ne. Every single time. That's the third time Eddie's fallen for our own
Crazy.
donations.
I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
Thank you so much, Six. Arigato ne.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Ari is going crazy. Ari was crazy once. They put her in the room with the Wii music, and Wii music makes Ari crazy.
Arigato.
Damn, I got an 80% on rubber rooms. That's impressive. I couldn't see it. That's unfair. That's unfair. You were so fast. Arigato. Thank you, Anuma. Arigato ne. I was trying to talk about Pitbull. He's also got the only the invisible ones are free. Naruhodo. Thank you for snitching. Yes, you snitched. Nice. Now that I know what it says, it's no longer free. That's how it works. Demo, Pitbull had the football cup song. He had a weird one. Put your flags up to the sky. Do 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 do. Yeah. Ole 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 ola. Ole ole. That one. Let's see what else is Pitbull in. He's in a lot of Spanish songs. You can't be a traitor. You're all under my rule. If anything, that's the opposite of being a traitor. He's in a lot of Spanish songs, like for example in Ten Cuidado. He always has the funniest lyrics on his rap. One of them is, I'm a sharpshooter, I'm a sniper, the world's been mine while y'all been in diapers. Why does he say those things? It's so funny. One time, when I was in high school, I gave my friend a live, laugh, love tapestry that had Pitbull on it. I might be able to find a picture of it. It is surprisingly popular. It's surprisingly popular. The Live, Laugh, Love Mr. Worldwide Tapestry. You can get it from various sources. Let me show you guys the Live, Laugh, Love the tapestry. No. Arigato. Thank you, Mooncup. Snitches get stitches. I thought. By whom? Look, it's this one. Ta-da! Ta-da! Look at that. That's what I gave as a present. The Live, Laugh, Love Mr. Worldwide tapestry. It's a great present, isn't it? If anyone's looking for a nice birthday present for a spouse or mother or father or child, you might want to consider Live, Laugh, Love Mr. Worldwide tapestry. Or Airi super marketable merch. Yeah. Airi super marketable merch sold through Kawa. Wait, I'll have it for you. I'll have it for you in a second. Airi is contractually obligated to plug it. I'm not. I'm kidding. Here you go. There's the merch. This discount is ID merch? No. Unless you put ID on a Live, Laugh, Love tapestry. In which case it would be ID merch. Yeah. Actually, let me show you. ID got update on on the final ID from the Kawa people. Yeah. Let me show it to you. Ta-da! Ta-da! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Doesn't she look so cute? Look at her! She looks so cute! Do you see the little face? Do you see the little bow? Very demure. Very demure. You should get 50 of them. Yeah. I wish my cap would arrive in time for Dokumi, but I fear it won't. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I hope it would. I hope it would. Ari also wants to get her stuff. Oh my gosh. Imagine if Airi came to Dokumi wearing Airi hat. Nemo, I can't, because I have to be home to, you know, be at the convention, you know? Alright, 70% off for selling your vertebral frame. I don't even know what a vertebral frame is. Nemo, arigato! Thank you so much, Sexeto. Snitches get stitches, but also kisses. By whom? I don't know, I was trying to make it rhyme on the chime. Mwah. There you go. There you go. Reward, because the dono bar is full. And it's also an abomination because it's not my usual dono bar. She could be anyone. They don't have a stream room at Dokumi. No, they don't. They don't. Yeah. Yeah. But like, is she so cute? She is so cute, isn't she? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You mean you don't hide behind the screen to screen and appear at the con? That sentence just gave me an aneurysm. No. You can't stream at cons. They don't have like, oh look, here's your room where you stream. No. Surely we can make the donut bar bigger. Surely that would be excessive. That would be excessive. That would be unreasonable. Sorry, I'm not smart. Don't worry, we already established Eddie is a little bit dyslexic. Yeah. What plushie is in the background? That's just a cat. This ain't about him. This ain't about him. This is not about him. This ain't about him. This is about me. Wait, did I hear Budathon? No. You must have heard wrong. Get your ears checked. Maybe you watched too many. Maybe you watched the ID backroom stream too much. Maybe. Maybe I broke your ears. Naya, not a narcissist. I would never be one. Does the cat come with ID plushie? What cat plushie? I see no cat. There's nothing. Budathon, no. No. You heard wrong. You gotta get a ich hab ein Kind im Ohr. But who's gonna record our fights in Con's parking lot if Idi's not streaming? Well, Idi is streaming, just not from the con. Does the Yeti plushie come with the cat? There is no cat. You guys are being delusional. And if you tell me I'm gaslighting you, then you're gaslighting me. Yeah. Meow. Stop gaslighting me. Why are you gaslighting me? Yeah. I saw a cat, I swear. You swore wrong. What if we had cat ears to the ID plushie? That is a possibility. I neither encourage nor discourage it. But she's a 20cm plush doll, so you can technically replace her clothes with any with any 20cm plush doll clothes. Yeah, you can play dress up ID. You can play dress up with ID. Wow. Heidi broke my ears and she's gaslighting me. Wow, the stream is everything. I know, right? I know, right? Such a professional streamer experience, yeah. Oh. Ooh, Heidi is gaslighting us. Oh, the Viridevils are saying I'm gaslighting them, but they're gaslighting me. Oh, ooh, they hate me. They hate me. Oh, they said you can't remove the original clothes. I mean, to me, they said you can, you know, technically replace the clothes. She has underwear. She has underwear. Detailed underwear, by the way. Hi, she does have very detailed underwear. I can show you, Heidi in some stages of undress. One moment, please. One moment, please. I'll show you Heidi's state of undress. Show them what it is, so you can verify my claim. Huh? What do you mean, huh? Did you think I was naked underneath? Look. 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 I never tap back on a screen so fast. There you go. Look. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Heidi is gonna undress. Well, Plush Heidi can. Yeah. Hi, why is underwear under there? Would you rather I've been naked? Would you rather naked? I don't know, that sounds kinda yabai. That sounds kinda yabai. For free? Well, no, you have to buy it. Hi. No, ne. Konaiwi, hi chat. Hope we're doing well today. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're currently showing Plush ID. So cute. So cute. Who wrote yes? I mean, you can see who did it. Well. Hi. Of course the plushie needs underwear, otherwise it's not demure. Otherwise it's not demure. Airi is sad. I am sad. Because... Wait. I got something in my throat. But that's not the reason why I'm sad. I'm sad because my mama's kicking me out of bed at 7 a.m. tomorrow. You wanna know why? Because there's an enagiberata coming to our house. Because our heater is completely broken beyond repair. And so she called an enagiberata who's gonna tell us what new kind of the heater to buy. And apparently that fella is gonna go into all the rooms in the house. And apparently Heidi is not allowed to sleep. Heidi is not allowed to be in her bed and sleep when someone comes over. So, great. I love getting up at 7 a.m. for just some random dude to look in my room for like 5 minutes. But why not? I don't know, cause it's my mama. She's been cleaning the entire house for 3 days, scrubbing every inch just for this visit, as if the enagibarata is gonna like come over and like be like, this corner behind your fridge is dirty. I will not work here. Don't listen to them. You don't need a Vamapumpa. Yeah, that's what I think too, but that's not Heidi's decision. Yeah. I can't work under these conditions. Yeah. Well, at least just doing the cleaning hasn't tried to force you to do it. Oh, she tried. But Airi passed out because I was way too tired after university today. I just passed out. Don't worry, once I move in, I'll take care of cleaning. You know, at this point, the Nagibagata has a higher chance than you. I hate to break it to you. I know. And then, you know, I have to get up at 7 a.m. and do something. Just sleep at grandma's. I can't, because you want to know the fun fact? My mama and my grandma conspired to have the guy come to both houses. And now they're both in agreement that I can't possibly sleep while this person is there. It doesn't matter if they're currently at my mama's house or at my house while I'm at my grandma's, or if they're at my grandma's while at my house. So I just have to be awake. They've decreed it. If it were up to me, I would have just slept through it. I would have just been like, oh, you want to see my room? Alright, come inside. If you need me, I'll be asleep. Contact me within my business hours. Yeah. Contact me within my business hours, but my mama and my grandma disagree. You should definitely just stay asleep. They won't let me. I already know they won't let me. Oh. And of course, afterwards I gotta go to uni, so... I suppose Adi's just gonna be doing some work in the morning then, huh? Yeah. So he's gonna make double bank for saying, yeah, I recommend a Vamapumpa that conveniently my brother sells. Probably. Well, at least if I'm awake, I can grill them a little bit. Cause, actually, wait, no, I won't have to. My uncle will be there. I think my grandma said that my uncle will come and then go to work after. Then they could have just let me sleep! Cause, you know, my mama and my grandma are kind of prone to getting scammed. Cause, these kind of repair people, they don't take, grandmas and mamas very seriously. They don't take ideas very seriously either, but I put on my business voice and I grill them and I make them uncomfortable, and then they have to take me at least a little bit seriously. And yeah, usually I know what I'm talking about at least a little bit compared to my mama and grandma. So I guess if my uncle wasn't there, I would have, you know, been like, hey, Vamapump guy, why do you think we should get that? Is this option not more economic? Oh, you think it's better, huh? I think the difference is only marginal. Yeah. Yeah, well, if my uncle is there, why do I need to be there? Ugh. Huh? I mean... Mom gets scammed IRL and on TikTok. Sounds like a skill issue. It is a skill issue to some degree. You would not believe. When my papa first died and Airi was still a minor, my mama tried to invest all her savings in starting a party supplies business. I need to cry and beg for her not to do that. Yeah, so, but what do I know? Maybe the party supplies business would have really taken off. Probably not, considering that most party supplies nowadays are imported from China anyways, but, I digress. Yeah, why party supplies specifically? I don't know. I think she saw something about it on YouTube at the time. Hi. Party City declared bankruptcy recently. Airi, please ban me before I start stalking. You've said that like 5 different times, fella. You've said that like 5 different times. At this point, I might just I might just comply with your request. But Airi's parties would have had the nicest decorations. I don't celebrate. Holy Airi actually remembers me. Well, yeah, cause you say the same thing every time. You say the same thing every time. How would I not remember that? Airi is not exactly a huge streamer. I usually remember most people that come by. I don't know. Well, of course you don't celebrate. Your mom does not own a party supply store. You can't remember me. I've never seen you before in my life. I can't remember you. I remember that you were watching even before Airi. Obviously, I remember. The thought of Airi remembering my existence makes me feel things. Dread, hopefully. I know. This tower ain't large enough for you to be forgotten, that's true. That's true. If I had like 1,000 viewers, we could talk about that, but I don't. It's this. Hi. Also, welcome, Steam. Thank you so much for coming by. Hello. Okay, I am shooketh and touched. Love you, Airi. Matte da yo. I mean... It's not that strange to remember things like that, right? Like, for Professor Jamal, I even know what Oshi marks you have on your Twitter account. Yeah. You know, like if you come to my streams and if you comment on my posts, obviously Airi will remember. Why? Why not? I'm not that goldfish brained. Am I on the watch list? No, you're not. I don't think you can remember me. I'm new after all. No, you're not. No, you're not. Stop lying. Wait, Airi, are you Japanese? I'm German. Watashi wa Doitsu. Yeah. I know everything is true. Yeah. Airi just casually admitted to stalking on Twitter. Oh, if you post a reply to my post on Twitter, obviously I can see your name and I can see if you have Oshi marks in your name. Obviously. Yeah. Victor, I'm new. You're no, you're not. No, you're not. Hi. I've never heard a German girl as cute as you. You can't be German. Was? Was sagst du, Junge? Was? Wir haben all die besten Uwu-Waifus in Deutschland. Geh mal durch Berlin Mitte. Geh mal durch Berlin Mitte. Hi. Sprichst du Deutsch? Ja. Ja. Ich bin Deutsch. Ich bin Deutsch. Ich bin in Deutschland geboren und aufgewachsen. Ich habe nie woanders gelebt. Natürlich spreche ich Deutsch. Schlechter Tipp. Ja. I know. Berlin Mitte is not the top example. That was the point. Well, for Yandere, she just seems like a normal person. What delusion is this? Oh. Wait, that's not supposed to be there. Better now? Do you like me more that way, huh? I can be like this too if you really want it. Anything to make you happy. Anything to make you stay. Damn. I imagine Airi as being a higher being. The thought of her knowing my existence is like being perceived by a goddess. Or demon, I guess. You're talking to the girl who almost stuck a fork in a toaster. I don't think I count as a goddess. I I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't. But you didn't. It was close though. It was close though. もうだよ。Yeah. は Airi didn't get hurt, therefore she is immortal. I didn't actually do it, so that would explain why I didn't get hurt. We can make Airi the goddess of natural selection. I feel like that would be a mockery. Also, welcome, Nishimiya. Hello. Hello, hello. Du bist süß, dankeschön. Dankeschön. No, just look at the platypus. They sweat milk. They sweat milk. So maybe we can be glad that we're not platypi. Airi, is Darwin confirmed? No, I'm not Darwin, because Darwin would hate me. Darwin would hate me. The goddess of quantum immortality. That fits. Wait, I don't know what song that is. I want to sing it, but I don't know the tune. Why does Airi know? Why do I know platypi fun facts? I don't know. They're platypi. I know even their plural. It's not platypuses. It's platypi. Platypi. Yeah. Airi, would you do other audios rather than just Yandere audios? Well, I'm kind of sort in the Yandere ASMR niche, so if I do other stuff, it's probably not gonna do so well. Hi. Yeah, no, you wouldn't, seriously. Yeah. I mean, don't I kind of go against anything that he was trying to teach? I know. My mama just dropped the broom upstairs. She's still cleaning. It's midnight. My mama's still cleaning. What does she think that the heater guy is gonna do? Does she think that the heater guy is gonna like drop to the floor and like drag his finger across our floor to see if it's like the least bit dusty? Nande. No, arigato. Thank you, Narsep. Airi's not stupid. She was able to stop herself. I did put the knife I used in the toaster. Wasn't my brightest idea.
Thank you so much.
No, not necessarily. Hi, yeah. Thank you so much, creating randomness. Arigato ne, happy 16 months. What do you think of a D&D Yandere ASMR? Well, I do like fantasy Yandere, but I don't know how the D&D concept would necessarily translate. And what if he does? You'll be glad the floor is clean. If he does, I think I'm gonna kick him out and call the police, cause that's weird. That's weird. Hi. Maybe she's interested in him. We don't know him. We don't know that man. It's just a random guy that they hired with using the telephone book. It's Hi. No ne. Not yet. Well, I mean, she can start cleaning if she's interested, I guess. But... Airi is actually a 60-year-old man from Texas who's eating nacho cheese. That's a weird thought. That's a weird thought. I always think it's so funny when people are like, "Oh my gosh, you're a man and you're using a voice changer," cause that would have to be a really good voice changer. My God, that would be. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally come to the truth. I'm a 30-year-old man from Texas, and I'm eating nacho cheese while sitting here with my dog Bruno. I don't know if my I hope no one here is from Texas. That was probably offensive. I know. Arigato. Thank you, Chito Jordan. GM magically traps you in her campaign. Well, that would be very niche ASMR, but I might just give it a try. Maxi isn't even his real name. Hi, Texnir. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive. I'm sorry. Miguel and his dog Bruno. It's true. I'm sorry that you had to find out this way. Senpai. I have a, I have something to confess. We've known each other for a while now. And, I feel like I have to confess it now or never. Senpai, please promise you won't hate me afterwards. But, actually, I'm not a kawaii moe anime girl. I'm a Texan man named Bruno. Wait, no. Sorry. Let me retake that. Sorry, senpai. I have to confess. I'm a Texan man named Miguel. And I have a dog called Bruno. I know. Heather tries to get into geek culture for you, but accidentally magically traps you in a campaign cementing her ownership over you. Wow, that's a complicated scenario. But I might consider the first part of it. Sure, that would be a nice sequel for Heather. Arigato ne. Thank you so much, Jordan. Arigato. Hi. I don't speak Turkish. Why would I be Turkish? Yo. Hi. I always knew, Miguel-chan, I would never hate you. Yokata. I'm so glad, senpai. We can finally retire to my farm in Texas together. But actually, you know, my dog Bruno, he was driving the tractor last night and he got run over. And I said, Bruno, are you fine, boy? And he said, I'm fine. Which was a little bit concerning because he ain't never been able to talk before, but I guess that's just Bruno. Hi. ¿Quién es Bruno? We don't talk about Bruno. No se habla de Bruno, no, no, no. No se habla de Bruno. Accent became British for a moment. I am so bad. I am so bad at doing American accent. Or the camping trap. Camping trap or camping trip? Camping trap sounds a little bit unconventional. Arigato. Ew. This story feels AI generated. No, the Bruno tractor lore goes pretty deep actually. If you watch my Dead by Daylight streams, you will know that the Bruno tractor lore has existed on this channel for like a year. Campaign trap, right? I forgot about. I read camping instead of campaign. We've established it before. Airi's just a little bit dyslexic. I am not very smart. I can't read. You know I'm dumber than hell. This is messed up. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. I shall incontinently drown myself. You don't need to read, you're cute. Naruhodo ne. And luckily chat can't read either. Yeah. Drown! It's a Shakespeare quote. It's a quote from Othello. I'll incontinently drown myself. It's a quote from Othello. Whose camp are we trapping? I don't know. Adi's not a big fan of camping. Me acaba de subir. Buenos días. Buenos días. Yeah. Oh. Wait, subir and levantar the same? I think he just said he just got up. I think so. Have you ever seen Monty Python's Life of Brian? Of course. Oh. always look on the bright side of life. Oh, I just subscribed. Oh, pensaba que subir era levantar, pero pensaba que subir, pero no es seguir. Disculpa. Mi español no es el mejor en el mundo. Suscribir. Oh my god, I can't read. No puedo leer, es la verdad. Yo tengo dyslexic. Lo siento mucho. La verdad es que yo no soy muy inteligente, pero por favor, discúlpame. I have a good friend in Rome named Biggest Among Us.
Arigato.
Do you remember now? Write that out 100 times. Which one? Campaign. Look, I can spell it. I can spell it just fine. I jump. Yo tengo dyslexia. I didn't know how to say dyslexic in Spanish. Oh no. I don't know how to say that in Spanish. Oh, from Life of Brian. Oh. I'm once again. I am not running short on opportunities to prove the fact that I'm not very smart today. Dislexia, wakata. Yo tengo un poquito de dislexia. No es muy grande dislexia, es muy chiquitito dislexia. Yabai. Yabai. Bro, she's speaking Spanish now. What's happening? Oh my gosh, wait until you find out that Europeans usually speak 3 to 4 languages fluently. Wait until you learn about Europeans. I speak German, English, Spanish. Je ne parle pas français. Ari's Mexican. I'm not Mexican. I'm not Mexican. That is not something I claim to be. I am not Mexican. I'm a beginner European, then yeah, you gotta try harder.
Arigato.
You gotta try harder. How do you get rid of a fat demon with a treadmill? You exercise them. Oh, that one's pretty good. Arigato ne. Hontoni, thank you so much. Arigato desu. Yeah. My French is limited to oui oui baguette. Je suis une petite fromage. Je refuse. Je m'appelle un sacre bleu. Je refuse ménage-toi. I hope there's no one speaking French in here. If you are, just do me a favor and keep a little quiet, okay? Okay. What? I can speak French. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't. I told you can't. I can't. No, you can't. I'm telling you, you cannot.
Arigato.
Gonna rinse Heather by saying omelette du fromage. Sounds good though. Ew. We're taking away your multi-language license for a week. Does that mean I can only speak German now? Ah, I hate it. Why? Why does everyone suddenly speak French, huh? Why does everyone suddenly speak French? Shh, you don't speak French. Now we know what I likes. I literally said je refuse. I said je refuse. Je refuse mélanger-toi. I said je refuse. Apparently you don't know that much French. I don't speak French, but I do kiss that way. Where did that come from? Nande, you can't just start to riz all of a sudden. Meanwhile, I took Latin and no one speaks that at all. Salvesi mur visum est quoten vita et in romanus atibus veterum romanorum. But with a very German accent. Latin with a very German accent. Yeah. Understand about 20% of yes. Cartage delenda est. Sapere aude wakato. As they said before, video, audio, disco. Well, today I learned Airi knows Latin too. Shh, don't tell him. Airi, can you do a British accent? Yeah, but only a very offensive one. Oi, mate, you got some crumpets for me, mate? Please, sir, can I have some more? I like me crumpets just like I like me bottles of water, mate. I like 'em nice and soggy. You know, I didn't know that crumpets were... I didn't know that crumpets were actual food. For some reason, I thought that crumpets just meant crumbs, and I thought people were asking for crumbs when they said crumpets. I thought it was just a British way of saying crumbs. I thought they were saying, "Please, sir, can I have some crumbs, please?" But you know, obviously British, so it's like, "Please, sir, can I have some crumpets, please?" Yeah. Hi. Arigato! Thank you, King of the Squibs. Can Airi read this? Can Airi read even? Can Airi read how? Can Airi read ever? Airi can read just now. Just to read this message, Airi learned how to read. Arigato. What is happening today? It's an Airi stream. What do you mean? It's an Airi stream. It's an Airi stream. Obviously. Oh my gosh. I know. Oh gosh. You know, I was about to say, oh gosh, I hope Adam wasn't here to see it. I hope Adam wasn't here to see me mock the accent like that. But he was here. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Adam. No man. They convinced me to do it. They told me to do it. They forced me to do it. Hi. Can I give me your bank account so I can take all the money, pretty please? Can you give me your bank account so I can take all the money, please? Pretty please? You won't? Oh, you hate me. Oh, you hate me. Oh, you hate me. What do you mean you won't give me your social security number? Oh, you hate me. No. Yeah. Arigato. Thank you, Nonix, fixing the bar. I raised the goal and you guys are still going above it. I don't think that's legal. I think you're gonna get arrested. Did you get the last part? Yeah, what's the last part? Can I reread this? Can I read even? Can I read how? Can I read ever? What's the last part? I don't get it. I don't get it. What can I? Did you get the last part? What last part? What last part? Just woke up, it's 1 a.m. At least I have ID to keep me company. Good morning! Good 1 a.m. I guess. Tehe. Tehe. Can I even speak? Is this just an AI? What do you mean, can I speak? What do you mean, can I speak? What have I been doing then, huh? Te... Ah, naruhodo ne! Naruhodo ne! It spells out tehe. Wakatta. Wakatta. Can I speak any other Asian language other than Japanese? 나는 한국말 조금만 할 수 있습니다. You know what to do with the last $20? No. No, that I refuse. Je refuse. Je refuse. No, please, keep your money. 오네가시마스. Can you speak Chinese? 大家好，我的名字是 Airi。1、2、3、4。Yeah. And arigato! Thank you, Gigi Jordan. What's the Gaddis name out of curiosity? A character needs to have 2 sequels before I give them a name. Except for the goth chick, cause I like goth chick, so I gave her a name early. But usually they have to have 2 names. 2 names? No, they have to have 2 videos to their name. Arigato! Thank you, Anima. My bank account? Alright, I'll send my number and account info and an offline donor as requested. Please don't! Please don't! Even if you do, Airi will not use it. Airi will not use it. Even if you send me your social security number, which you should not. Airi will not use it. Yo. Airi will not use it. Jinbang de Hanyu. My pronunciation is so bad though. Can she have 2 videos? Yeah, I do plan on making another one for her. Have you ever done sci-fi Yandere stories? You're right, I haven't done that. That's an untapped market. Let me write that down actually. That's an untapped market. I've never done a sci-fi Yandere. I should do that. Oh. ¿Puedes decir uva? Es para una tarea. ¿Cuál tarea? Chicos, para hoy, por favor, para esta clase, tráeme un video de una chica online diciendo uvu. Si no me lo traen, no van a pasar el curso. Sí. Like obsessive board computer? I don't know, but there's a lot of sci-fi stuff you can do. I like alien concepts. I love alien concepts recently. Yo. Yeah. IDAI won't let you leave the simulation. That was good too. Is Irene alien concept? No, I'm a devil concept. I'm a devil concept, but I'm green, so it's close enough. Wow, I'd love to have a little alien outfit, but that doesn't really suit my... that doesn't really suit my concept, does it? Oh, by the way, oh gosh. Addie forgot to say, like, one of the main things. Addie, let me do your homework. Actually, Addie already did her homework for the week. Actually, I already did my homework for the week. Yeah. Ito. Aren't you proud? Ain't you proud? Ito, Ohayo, Airi-chan. いつもありがとう。起きたらアリちゃんの配信が流れてた。おはようございます。Do you watch paranormal videos? Not really. Not really. Airi prefers to not believe in ghosts, cause I think that would be privacy violating. Airi occasionally dances around weird at home when she is alone. Sometimes when I'm home alone, I just stand in the kitchen with my dog and I like dance. I'm like, yeah, Maxi, dance. And he just looks at me like I'm stupid. And like I point my fingers at him like, dance, dance. And he just looks at me like I'm dumb. So I'd feel very embarrassed if ghosts were real and they were watching me doing that. I don't know. Yeah. a ghost watches me, the afterlife must be terribly boring. I guess so. But yeah, oh my gosh, right. We need a 3D video of that. No, it's embarrassing, hazakashi. Right. Airi has a kind of, sort of, a little bit announcement. A little bit. Only the tiniest bit, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, Airi is giving you formal notice. Please keep the 31st of May free in your calendars, okay? Please keep the 31st of May free in your calendars. Airi will not forgive you if you tell me, Airi, I'm going to the dentist today. I can't be there. Airi is getting married. No. But Airi plans on debuting something. What date? Sorry, I wasn't listening. 31st of May 2025. Yeah, 2025. I'm not telling you for 2026. But yeah, please keep the 31st of May free in your calendar, okay? Oh yeah? Not 2024. No, not 2024. Must be important. She winked twice. It's very important. It's very important. Yeah. Well, gonna have to expose myself watching Airi at the LAN party. It's okay. The other LAN party people can watch too. It'll be good. It'll be good. Do you have an approximate time planned? I'm marking it in my calendar now. Okay, mark the time. This may be subject to change, but tentatively mark the time as an hour after my regular streaming time onward. So mark it as 3 p.m. PDT onward. And when I say onward, I mean onward. It's not a donathon though. Don't get me wrong, it is not a donathon. It is a special programming. Yeah, with lots of new things to show. Oh my gosh. So many new things to show, my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you'll be looking forward to it. And here I was getting ready to sell stocks for the donathon. Daijoubu, it's not a donathon. It is not a donathon. It is not a donathon. There will not be donation goals, and there will not be rewards. It's not a donathon. It's just a special programming to show off special stuff. Yeah. Hi. What if we turn it into a donathon? That is not government encouraged. That is not government encouraged. Yada. No. Yeah. Hashtag not a donathon. No. Is it 12 at the last of May or 1st of June in Germany? That's midnight on the 1st of June in Germany. So an hour before would be 11 p.m. on the 31st of May. And then the stream as it is currently planned would be at midnight on the 1st of June. Yeah. Yes. Hi. Are you found in the religious cult? Are we gonna have to drink the Kool-Aid? Not this time. Maybe next time. Yeah. Saturday evening, yes. Hi. I hope you'll come. Airi will give her best. I've been preparing for some time. I hope you will like what I have to show. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you like it. I believe we've challenged into turning that statement to don. We've been challenged into turning that statement to donathon. No, no. Airi, je refuse. Je refuse. Why would you make it a donathon if there's not even any rewards? That would be nonsensical. Yeah. Nemo, please make sure to come, otherwise Airi is gonna cry. Airi remembers your face, as we've already established. So if I don't see you, I'm gonna personally send you a mail to your house via carrier pigeon, and it's just a picture of me crying. Just a picture of me crying with "Why did you do this?" written on the back, in my tears. Hi. Also, this is the Buddhathon. No. No. Just saved it on my phone calendar with alarms prepped. Here's hoping I don't sleep through the alarms. Good boy. Good boy. No, Airi doesn't know I exist. I know you exist.
Arigato.
For better or for worse. I would see it as a threat if Airi knows that you exist. Ito arigato! Thank you, Michael. Not a donathon purely for the love of the game. Arigato ne. Thank you so much. Time to find out what all the dono alerts are for science. I think the majority of them are already known, except for one, maybe. Except for one. Actually, let me check. Why is it a threat? Should I be worried? No, you don't need to be worried. You don't need to be worried. It's good that it's on a Sunday night. Well, technically it's Saturday to Sunday. Technically it's Saturday to Sunday. Yeah. Let me check. I will check. 1, 2, mic check. Oh no, that reminded me of something that I didn't like to be reminded of. Let's see here. Choo 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 choo. Oh, wakata. Okay, you're right. You're absolutely right. There's only one that has not been discovered yet. Hi. Okay, but if Airi actually contacted me individually, I'd probably break down crying. With joy, with fear, who knows? Maybe a little bit of both. Maybe a little bit of both. But no, there's only one, and you're right about it, yeah. I was gonna say Airi doesn't know my face, but I did a meet and greet, yup. Airi knows your face. Airi knows your face now. Arigato. Arigato. Thank you, Scapulite. Donathon challenge for Airi's monitor. My monitor is doing just fine. Thank you very much. My monitor is doing great. My monitor is doing... He's not even been popping recently. He's doing so well. He's doing so splendidly. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Oh my gosh. You know, actually, something I've been wanting to do is like a human specimen kind of alien concept. You know? Yeah. I thought we added new monitor to the goal.
Arigato.
To the goal if we hypothetically did a donathon sometime. Which we're not doing right now. Yeah. Nor anytime soon. Arigato. Thank you, Michael. Hashtag unofficial monitorathon. He's doing fine. He's doing fine. Stop telling him to retire. Stop telling him to retire. So rude. So rude. We could write a thesis on you. Actually, if Airi had a nickel for every time she was contacted by a university student trying to write a paper about her, Airi would have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Hi, retire? No! No, he's a good boy. He's doing his work well. He doesn't need to retire. Stop being me, Jim. Stop being me, Jim. Yeah. I want to write a paper about Airi. I think you'd get a bad grade if you did. I think you'd get a bad grade. No. I remember when I just started as Airi, I got contacted by a university student who was writing a paper about VTubers. And Airi actually sat down for like a 1-hour interview. I actually did a 1-hour interview with the person. She was very nice. I don't think the interview was recorded though. Hi. Oh really, that's cool, yeah. Furthering research indeed. Furthering research, yeah. I don't know if the research actually did anything. Probably not, considering it's about VTubers, but... yeah, but I was like, well, if it's for science. Yeah. No, she seemed rather earnest when asking, so I was like, you know, I got time, why not? Why not? Monitor retirement party went, no, stop bullying him. This is workplace bullying. This workplace bullying. Look at the poor fella. You're making him cry. You're making him cry. Yeah. Yeah. He's done enough. No, he hasn't. He'll keep working until he gives up. Arigato. Thank you, Blake. Monitor pal Donathon ×2 for monitor friend. I already have 2 monitors. I'm running out of space on my table. I don't have that much space on my table. Where am I supposed to put all the monitors? Where do I put them all? I've already got 2 monitors. So have you considered that? I didn't use a third. I don't need a third table. Donovan, this table is new. I just bought it last year. It's a good table. On the wall. Well, on the wall above my monitor, actually, I have a little board that's been filled with like all my collections. Well, it has a lot of keychains on it because I like to collect keychains. So I have my keychain on it. I have a green fairy keychain on it. I've got Kitsumama's keychains on it. Yeah. Yeah. I collect keychains and postcards and stuff like that on it. Yeah. Yeah, so new monitor, new table. My table! What do you mean second table? What do you mean second table? Guys, this is getting a little bit too complicated. Second table, Ganani. Well. A table extension, please. We can turn the desk into an L desk. Actually, my desk has it has like on both sides. So it has the desk and then it has L shape on both sides, which I guess technically makes it a C desk, huh? I guess technically it's a C desk. So it's already a pretty big desk, but you have to understand monitors are huge too. And obviously, I have more than just my monitors on the desk. I have my audio interface. I have my mic with giant mic arm that needs to be attached to the table. I have my 3DO on here. I have my phone on here. I have my Stream Deck on here. I've got so much stuff on here. Second table for third monitor. Yeah, duh. Yeah, duh. No. No. Dono for end table. I don't have that much space in my room, please. I don't have that much space. Oh my gosh. By the way, recently, you know, when I was staying with Mozu in America, Mozu, she was housewife. She fixed me my drink in the morning. I'd wake up and I'd be like, good morning. And Mozo would be like, good morning. What do you want today? Do you want matcha latte? Do you want hot chocolate? And I'd be like, oh, matcha latte. And that inspired me to also get like a you know, I got like a milk foam maker and I got matcha powder so I can replicate. Bigger room fund. What do you mean bigger room fund? How am I gonna make a bigger room? Nande? Demo, arigato. Anthony, thank you so much. The bar has been set pretty high, yeah. Yeah. If my future husband doesn't treat me like Moza did when I was staying over, I don't want him. I don't want him. What do you mean? What do you mean? You won't wake me up saying Airi. Airi. What do you want? Do you want hot chocolate or matcha latte or tea? No, ne. Room-a-thon? What the... No. 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 No, no. Yeah, but I have to tell her about that. I bought a lot of stuff that she's got in her kitchen. I should tell her. Arigato. Arigato! Thank you, Modcap. You're right. You need a bigger house for that. That is not possible. That is not possible. What do you mean? Arigato. Arigato. Thank you, Sitsun. Bigger house fun. I already have a house. It's big enough. It's big enough. Airi is not that big. You have to consider Airi is small. I'm short. I'm small and short. What am I supposed to do with a big house? I'm gonna get lost. You want me to get lost? You want me to get lost? I'm gonna get lost. And I'll never find my way to my streaming room again. And then you'll never have Airi again because I got lost. and then I'll be gone. And then I'll be gone. Yeah, a bigger city. What? What? I am map fun. You guys are funny little pranksters today. Just install some big vibes. Kitchen 5 miles this way. Living room 2 kilometers that way. Big vibes, I guess it's just a sign, isn't it? A sign. Arigato. Thank you, Michael. Leg extension thought. Arigato. Arigato. Thank you, Blake Kite. Dono-san for Ari's own Spencer match. What do you mean, leg extension thought? No. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was typing to Moses. Airi wants to be taller, so we stretch her. I think that's a medieval torture method you're thinking about. I don't know. I don't know if je prouve. I don't know if je prouve. Je refuse. Je refuse. Arigato. Thank you, Scappa. Alright, understood. Castlethon. Castlethon. Those are kinda drafty. Those are drafty. Those are not heat optimized, guys. I'd be cold. I'd be cold. I'd be cold. Do you want me to be cold, huh? You want me to be cold? Ch-ch-ch-ch. Oh. Sorry. I start chatting with Mose about syrups. Syrups and matcha latte. We'll be your jacket. You want me to skin you and drape you around my body? I don't know if I'm ready for that step in our relationship just yet. Yes, I like that there was zero hesitation. I like that there was zero hesitation. Oh my gosh, well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. You've been the most beautiful audience. If anyone needs me, I'll be at the bar. And by that I mean I'll be in bed. Aristeru, thank you so much for coming by. I is gonna go eat now because I have to get up in 6 hours to meet the heckin' heat guy.
Arigato.
Arigato! Thank you, Setsan. Puffy sweater with built-in warmer athon for the castle. We've got too many athons. There's too many. Stop athoning! Yo. Dimone, thank you so much for coming by, everyone! Adi said we'll see each other tomorrow. Adi forgot to post your schedule. I shall do so incontinently. Arigato ne. Adi said ba 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 ba. Mwah. Ciao! You remembered to mark your calendar, right?